At some point in your life, you must have felt deeply alone, like there's everyone around you but nobody to talk to. 4 schools, 3 cities, 2 completely different cultures. And all of that before my 15th birthday. Every new place promised a fresh start, but in reality, I was always the outsider. The kid with the strange accent. It didn't end there. As I got older, cities turned into countries, cultures became entire continents, but no matter how many friends I made, there was always that quiet, unshakable hum beneath everything. A sense that I truly didn't belong. Have you ever felt this paradox? You're surrounded by people, genuinely liked even, but still deeply, horribly alone. I thought the fix was simple: find the perfect group, city, or culture. But chasing external validation felt like building a house in the middle of a hurricane. Nothing lasted. That endless seeking only amplified my loneliness. There are people you're meeting every day, but not really someone that you're connecting with. So let me share with you how an unexpected story taught me how to deal with this feeling of being alone. Welcome to Vedan Now. Stop looking for a home and start building one inside myself. Here's the distinction that changed everything: loneliness versus aloneness. Imagine 2 trees. One tree with shallow roots, always seeking water externally, a relationship, a social gathering, validation online. Surrounded by trees, yet it is starved because the roots are not deep enough. The other tree, rooted deeply, stable, nourished from within, never reliant on external sources. It is alone yet completely whole. This is also a distinction that Osho writes about in one of his books, where he categorizes being lonely versus being alone. This distinction is something that we are going to understand throughout this video. For years, I tried to cure those shallow roots by changing forests, when all along the real answer was simple: stop and dig deeper. There's one person whose story captures this beautifully. Not a powerful god, but an elderly woman named Shabari from Ramayana. Shabari lived on society's fringes. She was alone and she was forgotten. Her life distilled to a single devotion: awaiting Lord Ram. Every day she gathered berries, hoping he'd appear one day. Now decades passed, her solitude deepened. Yet her heart remained full. Her aloneness was rich with purpose. Every day she would go out and collect those berries, waiting for her dear Lord Ram. Then, one day, Ram finally arrived. In a stunning act of love and devotion, Shabari tasted each berry first, offering Ram only the sweetest. Society would have condemned this gesture, yet Ram saw its pure authenticity. Her truth transcended all etiquette, and Ram honored her profoundly. Shabari's life is more than a story. It's a practical blueprint that I followed, and today I'm going to give it to you. An inner ashram, okay, built in 3 stages. The first is to lay the foundation. It is easy to say, and you can find a million videos teaching you how to find your purpose in life. Some complicated, some easy. Let me give you a simple way to do it. Look at it this way: your purpose anchors your inner world. It doesn't need grandeur. It only requires honesty. Ask yourself, if I didn't need anyone's approval, what would I passionately pursue? That answer is your purpose. That answer is your foundation. Second, build your sanctuary and embrace your solitude. Solitude is your own company. Turn solitude into a sanctuary rather than punishment. Practice witnessing. I have talked about this over and over again, but this is extremely crucial. When you start becoming a witness, when you understand that life is not happening to you, life is coming from you. When you stop and witness each and every thought which is stopping you from becoming your true self, understand this. You were born with the truth. You were born enlightened. With time, you were taught to forget that truth. With time, society gave its own inputs and religion gave its own inputs to shape you into the person that you are, but it truly just moved you away from who you actually could be. So you need to start by unlearning everything. You are a product of everything that your parents wanted you to be. Forget about it for now. And now ask yourself, who are you truly? Don't let your mind be the barrier. Remove the mind, forget about the mind. The truth is beyond it. Your experience, your stillness, that is your truth. So similarly, when loneliness appears, don't fight it, don't flee from it. Just observe it. Let it pass through you. Feel it deeply. Build strength and peace within. Your inner silence is stronger than any framework that I can offer you. The third, open the gates and share your truth. Once secure within, genuine connection happens naturally. Stop performing roles. Instead, offer the world your tasted berries, your authentic, imperfect self. This is the foundation of meaningful relationships. And yes, this framework might sound poetic, even idealistic, but I have lived with it, and it has transformed my life when I stopped searching externally and embraced wisdom as my purpose. Solitude became fulfilling. The times of feeling loneliness almost became something that I would look forward to. Empty evenings turned into peaceful opportunities rather than failures. Witnessing loneliness, instead of running from it, slowly released its hold from me. I stopped presenting a polished, acceptable facade and began sharing my quirky, imperfect self. And sure, not everyone approved, but their opinions no longer defined me, because finally, I had built a place where I belong. Right here, within myself. You know, we spend years chasing external belonging, forgetting the simplest truth Shabari knew instinctively. Your true home isn't found, it is built. And from that place of self-created peace, connection isn't something you seek. It's something you naturally, joyfully share. But what if your newly built inner fortress faces the ultimate test? Not from strangers, but from your own family. Prahlad's story about holding on to your truth against unimaginable odds is the ultimate lesson in resilience. And that's exactly where we'll go next. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So be sure you're subscribed for that one.